The Lord be with you. Thank you very much. It's still Easter, season of Easter. Christ is risen. He is risen indeed. Hallelujah. A couple things before we begin. So our school started a band program again, a number of instrumentalists. And Mr. Treptow, is he going to be here? Yes. Yep. So he'll be here with our band students, and they'll be playing after church. Please think about staying for a few moments to support them. And I think a couple of our high school students as well will be playing or possibly singing. So I'm looking forward to that. That's after our first service. Next thing, Pastor Palmer has started talking about, and I've started talking about this book and a program, for lack of a word, that we're going to be starting in September. So September 24th is a Saturday. Grandparents, tell your children who are 30-ish years old to mark September 24th. That's kind of our kickoff. Something about a theme of parenting is heart work. It might be hard work, but this is heart work. And what is our church and school about if it's not about trying to shape the hearts of our children? So parenting is not easy, and most of us grew up with reward punishment. You do something good, people are happy and they give you a nice pat on the head proverbially. You do something wrong, you're disciplined. But, we curb behavior or we reward behavior. But what we really want to do, and we do that too, is how do we mold and shape our children's hearts so that they love mom and dad and love God and understand who they are as a child of God, that sort of thing. So we're starting to pass out these books, and there's a special event to start that whole thing on a Saturday, September 24th. Okay, thank you for that. One more thing before we begin. This morning I'm going to preach on the first reading, which is from Revelation chapter 21. So maybe just pay attention to that a little bit differently as Pastor reads it a few moments from now. And I'm going to hit several phrases or words and give a brief definition of them. And then we're going to slow down over at about verse 5. Because it says, and he who was seated on the throne. Well, that's God, and God's talking to John, and I want to focus on what God says and what John heard, that sort of thing. Okay, thank you. Let us begin with the first hymn.